I think that backlash against globalization is a reality right now in many countries in the world. If we look at the data on trade for the last 20 to 25 years, then we will immediately see that trade has been growing at unprecedented rates. And in the same time, somewhere along the way, we see that the change in attitudes toward globalization happened. When we inform policy debates, we often use the notion of the average person or the average consumer, and we relate this number to sort of the whole population in the country. What my research does differently is looking at different population groups in different countries and asking the same very question, but in the same time finding very different effects for different population groups. In essence, that means that the gains of this average person are not useful when we talk about how trade liberalization would affect population in a given country. So I use data on 92 countries in the world and 10 population groups within each country, the prices of different goods, the consumption patterns of individuals. People with lower income will spend larger share of their income on food items, whereas people with larger income will spend more on manufacturing goods and services. So my model allows to look at how these different population groups would respond to trade liberalization and how their real income will change in response to a given policy. Let's imagine a policy scenario when trade barriers fall by 15%. If you look at the gains of this average consumer, you will find that it overestimates the gains of the poor by 4 percentage points and underestimate the gains of the rich by 11 percentage points. It means that the difference between the poorest and the richest individual in the economy is about 15 percentage points, which is huge relative to the average gains of this average person, which suggests that the gains of this person are largely uninformative about how the rich or the poor feel upon trade liberalization. So if you want to understand the recent backlash against globalization, we should be looking beyond the average and actually be looking at the whole income distribution starting from the poorest and to the richest individual.